Hey crafty moms and friends, I'm going to be packaging and making some of my handmade orders from my Etsy shop today. I have some scrunchies to make, some bookmarks, and my girls are down napping, so hopefully I can get what I need to get done, but let's see how much I can do. Also, I just wanted to say, if you're new here, my name is Laura. I am a handmade Etsy shop owner and a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 little ones, and so I'm just sharing the journey of what it's like to create and keep that creativity in the midst of motherhood. So let's get sewing. Okay, so I'm packaging a few orders, maybe just, 3. I have one for just one lace edge scrunchie that I was sewing earlier, one for this little scrunchie keychain wristlet, this really cute blue patchwork design, and then these 3 lace edged bookmarks. So I'm just doing those. I have a couple more orders, but not all of them are due like today or tomorrow to ship. So because my girls are sleeping, I'm trying to get things finished before they wake up. So I'm gonna finish these orders, get them packaged, and then if I have more nap time, I will use it to maybe finish up the next little batch of orders for like the next couple of days. So let's see what we can get to. I will say, being a mom to littles, I have a toddler and an infant right now, and it is not easy to run a small business, a handmade business, which takes lots of time and carefulness. To do that with little ones is not always easy, and there's definitely times I'm like, I don't know if there's any point in continuing to try to do this, but here I am, still going and sharing it with you. I'm just here to share the journey, not to share any perfection or like professional opinion. This is just my little journey, my little story. So I try to do as much sewing and packaging during their nap times because it's just obviously easier that way, and just gives me some peace and quiet to work and to think and to not be super distracted. Though I do work some, especially if I'm trying to finish up something that I was already working on during nap time. I will, maybe finish something up while they are awake after nap time, especially if it's just one of them awake. I will bring them into my workspace and give them something to kind of play and fidget with that's safe for them, and they can play with that while I finish up. And I do enjoy that, inviting them into the creative space, because if it was all during nap time, they're not really learning anything, right? But when they are joining me in the workspace, they're seeing the value of creativity, they're seeing me do something with my hands, and I think there's just so much value in that. I think that that's really important for our children, to see the skills that we have and to maybe even start those foundations of learning how to do it themselves, or just seeing if they have interest in doing it themselves. So I enjoy that aspect of motherhood and small business. These 3 orders. I have at least one more I'd like to finish. I have another order after this one that's for like 6 items, and I'm just gonna have to put a little more time into that probably tomorrow. But I would like to get this one done if I can, so let's see how it goes. This is another scrunchy wristlet keychain. Forgot to mention that. This last little scrunchy wristlet order. Thankfully finished it before anybody woke up, but I think I will end the video here just to be safe before anybody does awaken. But thanks for joining along with me on this little nap time sewing packaging orders vlog. This was kind of fun to do. I did finish, like I said, all 4 of these orders, So I hope if you were creating something while you watched and listened, that you'll share in the comments. What were you working on today? And if you're another crafty mom, if you're interested in handmade Etsy shop content, please subscribe. I'd love to have you around and join along with me for the journey. Let's keep creating, and we'll see you in the next video.